Top of the morning. What's going down? Straight to the point. Let's get right to it. 26. We up in this. Hope everybody feeling all right. Big weekend of football. Big weekend of football, y'all. 26, man. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit those notifications as well. Salute to the whole entire LDBC, basketball and boxing. You know how I'm rocking. Still gonna go hard regardless, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody feeling all right. We're gonna talk about a couple of subjects that I've been wanting to talk about. And that's been trending. Both of them been trending really. But Brown Sugar, what's up, sweetie? I see you in here. Y'all share the video too. Make sure y'all share the video. I know she want to get into some Lamar Jackson. Yeah, donate if you'd like to. My cash app is $ straight to the point 77. Appreciate that, Brown Sugar. All right, look. Wait for some more people to get up in here. Now, if they come, they come. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go ahead and replay it. But um, Stephen Green, see you in the building, man. Y'all hit that like when y'all come in here. Stephen Green in the building. All right. So last night, the Steelers, like I said they would, they defeated the Baltimore Ravens. They defeated the Baltimore Ravens. Now, that loss, it didn't fall on Lamar. It didn't fall on Lamar Jackson, even though that he clearly isn't. He's not 100%, man, and that's what I keep trying to tell people. He he's he he's doing the pocket passing thing, you know what I'm saying? But he looks as if though he's uncomfortable doing it. Um, but it wasn't his fault. I just felt like if they would have put Tyler Huntley in the game, they would have had a better chance of winning. Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry was on one last night. I mean, this guy was explosive. Um, when he was getting the ball, they stuck to the same plan that they were doing when they had Huntley in the game, and they should have kept doing what was working. Do you think the Ravens and the coach? Oh hell yes, they got to. They got to, man. They got to. I mean, that's just my opinion. This era, the Lamar Jackson era, is finished. Listen, man, I want people to understand this, and this is what I was telling Cypress TV. Shout out to Cypress TV. This is what I'm telling everybody. Okay, this all does not fall on Lamar Jackson. Okay, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, um, he's had some injuries and stuff like that. However, Harbaugh's not making it any better when they're relying heavily on him, heavily on Lamar Jackson. Then they were, you know, because the season's over with. But what I was about to say, if they would have kept going like they were and overutilizing Derrick Henry, it was possible that he might have ended up with an injury. Now let's thank the Most High that he did it. The thing about parting is next coach will change the system. They're going to be. But listen, that's the thing. There's no guarantee that he's gonna be there. There's no guarantee that Lamar Jackson is gonna be there, man. They're not giving Lamar. Listen, I want people to understand this. Everybody thinks, oh man, straight man, he's so hard on Lamar Jackson. Like I think Brown Sugar, beautiful Brown Sugar, she thinks that I'm a little hard on Lamar Jackson, and sometimes I am. But in this case, when it comes to a personnel standpoint, absolutely not. They have not done nothing for Lamar Jackson. The best thing that they did was Derrick Henry. That's about it. I mean, you got you got his tight end or whatnot, but Lamar Jackson got to have a deep threat, man. He got to have a deep threat, and he got to have a number one and a number two receiver that he could truly rely on. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Lightly, but I mean, he ain't no Jefferson. I mean, Justin Jefferson got 1K. I like, and that's another thing. I think Justin Jefferson. They lucky they got that win yesterday or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They against Green Bay or whatnot. But I think Justin Jefferson would be a nice compliment for somebody like Lamar Jackson. Just my opinion. Everybody's like, oh, Lamar Jackson, he can't get the ball down the field. If he got somebody that he can throw it to, he can. Ravens still have a tough defense. Yeah, they got a tough defense, but it's not the defense. It's not, it ain't that Ed Reed defense. You know what I'm saying, Steven? It ain't that Ray Lewis defense. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that Javon Curse defense. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that Terrell Suggs defense. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that defense. Nah, it's not that. That's not the defense. No. If they had that, Lamar Jackson life would be so much more easier now. Cool of him because has he failed to get it done? Opportunity right here for him to get. I'm not putting this on Lamar. Last season, what's his name should have caught that ball. Oh boy, should have caught the ball. That wasn't on Lamar. That's not Lamar's fault. But the media don't see it that way. And the fans don't see it that way either. When you're the quarterback, you take all the criticism. You think they're not criticizing Pat Mahomes? Yeah, they're gonna criticize Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You think they're not criticizing? They're not gonna criticize Josh Allen? Yeah, they're gonna criticize him. You know what I'm saying? But we got the playoffs that's getting ready to come up. Got the brackets all set. We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that later here on Straight to the Point, man. Y'all get this video out, share it, because they ain't getting it out there. If y'all want to keep it condensed, you know what I'm saying, keep it to yourself. It's all good. I ain't tripping on that though. But just remember this, man. I ain't gonna never grow. You know what I'm saying? And the community ain't gonna grow if we don't share it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the Ravens, yes, they still have a tough defense, but it ain't the defense. It ain't the defense like we know. You said Mike Tomlin is on the hot seat. No, he's not. Not on no hot seat. Mike Tomlin, believe it or not, if anybody's on the hot seat, is Aaron Rodgers. Mike Tomlin been doing a excellent coaching job. I disagree with you on that, Stephen. Ain't on no hot seat. The Steelers, man, listen, this man has never had a losing season. They going to the playoffs. Now all they got to do is win, man. He went in with a 50-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Barely can move anymore. That Aaron Rodgers, man, when he was coming on that first down, when he was when he had a chance to get that first down, Steven and Brown Sugar, Aaron Rodgers in his prime, he would have been able to get that first down or whatever. But you see how he was hesitant and all that stuff. He older now. He ain't the same Aaron Rodgers like he once used to be. Nah, Mike Tomlin ain't on no hot seat, man. You know, the Steelers organization, they love Mike Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they'll give Mike Tomlin a choice. You know what I'm saying? To get in the front office. I think he should personally be in the front office. If he don't win this season, go in the front office. I've been saying that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like when y'all come in here. That's just my opinion. But see, you notice, going to show up this morning, and I told him, hey, look, this is his squad. I don't know why he would bet against his squad. I don't know. I think he said they had a better chance of winning with Lamar Jackson. No, they didn't. Look, if it was me, Steven, if it was me, Brown Sugar, I would have shut Lamar Jackson down for the remainder of the season. I'm just being honest. That's my opinion on it, and I'm standing on that. Sit him down for the season or whatever. And then on top of that, man, you are at odds with the organization too. Now, everybody want to know where he's going. Everybody want to know what's a good fit for him or anything like that. He need to be in a winning situation. You know what I'm saying? I would love Lamar Jackson in Tampa. Man, come on to Tampa, man. Look, we got some deep. We got Buck. Listen, we got Buck. We got Irving. Okay, we got a weak ass division for the most part or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come on to Tampa Bay, man. Come over to my squad. I'm done with Baker, man. Baker finished, man. I mean, we got the win the other night, but come on, man. You said the only thing about Lamar. Only thing about Lamar is very athletic. No, he could do. Hold on, wait a minute. Lamar can do a lot of things. What are you talking about? He can throw the ball. He got to have somebody to throw it to. Hold on. Let me challenge you on that, Steven. Now, you sitting up in here, you just talk about only athleticism. Now, look, everybody thinks, oh, yeah, you hate on Lamar. You hate on Lamar. Nah. Lamar is gifted. They don't give nobody around him. He has gotten better every single year. Now, the only thing that set him back was his injuries. This hamstring, he clearly ain't the same. If you had a hand, and Steven, you played sports. You said you played every professional sport. You said you played basketball, football, baseball. You said you played in the NBA, MLB, NFL, all that other stuff. Okay, you said you did that. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a hamstring injury, you know that you can barely move in that motherfucker, right? You said that you could barely move in that motherfucker. And then listen, Lamar Jackson has gotten better with his throwing progressively every single year. Now, he just ran up against um, better defenses and better teams. Okay? Now, if we're talking about in the regular season, we got to be real. He played better in the regular season the last couple of seasons than Pat Mahomes in the regular season. This thing is postseason. Can he win the big games? He choking the playoffs. Like I said, it wasn't his fault last season. Now the season before last, yeah, that can be discussed right there. You know what I'm saying? But last season wasn't his fault. This season wasn't his fault. He decent he played a decent game to me for him not being 100%. You know that's not Lamar, Steven. Everybody knows that's not Lamar. I'm surprised Brown Sugar ain't talking about this. You know, Lamar Jackson, her baby. You know what I'm saying? But see, don't nobody want to show up. See, I know that nobody want to show up. Man, props to Stephen Green. Stephen Green shows up. You know what I'm saying? When they was wrong about their pick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I picked the Steelers to win the game. Cyber TV can't find him. You know what I'm saying? He hibernates somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere. But like I said, um, Lamar Jackson, man, he's still a tremendous talent. Everybody gets caught up in just the athleticism and stuff like that. Now, is he a Jaden Daniels? Nah, I think Jaden. I think matter of fact, Caleb Williams. Now we got to start talking about Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is a complete package right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he don't even need to scramble that much. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Williams can throw the long ball. Caleb Williams can. He's deadly in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? He's deadly. You know what I'm saying when it comes to goal line. You know what I mean? You said the Steelers. Man, the Texans are gonna win. Listen, Steve. I'm gonna make my prediction. I get on every football platform that there is. The Texans and the Jaguars are a force to be reckoned with. I've been telling y'all that since the beginning of the season. Cyber TV didn't want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Scrub and all them, they didn't want to listen to me. I talked about these Texans. I've been talking about all, the Texans, the defense, how superior they are. Listen, man, they offense ain't all that. Okay, we know that. But now, when we talk about the Jaguars, they for real too. And another sleeper in the NFC, in the NFC though, flip it back over to the NFC. The Seahawks are no joke either. You gotta look out for the Seahawks, and you gotta look out for the 49ers, man. But that's the matchup that everybody want to see. 49ers and Eagles. That's the matchup that everybody want to see. 49ers and Eagles. Man, I've been on the Jags, man. Everybody was saying I was capping about the Jags. Everybody been talking shit about Travis Hunter, about what he ain't doing and all this other shit and stuff like that. I know Travis Hunter, he injured. He out for the season and everything like that. But guess what? He coming back, and that's going to make him even better. You said your brother James team Seahawks. I don't know no Seahawks fan except for one. I only know one Seahawks fan on this entire YouTube, and that's the brother Jose. Shout out to Jose Rodriguez, man. That's the only Seahawks fan that I know. Other than that, I don't know no Man, when the Seahawks were winning and they had the Legion of Boom and all that, Steven, everybody and their mama, was Seahawks fans. You see what I'm saying? When Denver was winning, I've never seen so many Broncos fans in my life. I'm like, man, some of y'all motherfuckers be jumping on the bandwagon, man. Because I don't know no Seahawks fans unless you from Seattle or something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Seattle, man. Y'all hit that like when y'all come in here. But nah, hey, like I said, the Seahawks, you can't go to sleep on them. I ain't going to. I'm not going to sleep on the Seahawks, and I definitely ain't going to sleep on the 49ers. Definitely ain't going to sleep on the Bears. But the 49ers, if they beat the Eagles, 49ers can win it. You said Pete Carroll messed that up. Yeah, he did, man. That's a whole nother story. And I fuck with Pete Carroll too, but man, he must have got a big ass payday not giving the ball to beast mode. Come on, man. That shit pissed me off. I know Marshawn Lynch, man. That motherfucker, man, he be up in there hitting, punching the air every single day, man. Shout out to Marshawn. But yeah, your Cowboys got a lot of work to do. They already cleaning house. But now, you know what I'm saying? They got Trey Valdez over there at Green Bay. But like I said, man, it's getting down to the wire. I love it, man. I love it. But the matchup I want to see is 49ers and Eagles. That's what I want to see. Because to me, that's pivotal. And of course, I want to see the Texans. And if the Texans can beat the Steelers, Texas can go all the way. You said the Cowboys get better next season. Nah, they got a long way to go. Listen, they got a clean house. And I hate to say this, Brown Sugar, she going to be so happy when I say this. She going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe him. I can't believe him. be time to go ahead and move on from Dak. And like I said, hooray! We got some breaking news. Yes, yes, we got breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Get it out. Get it out. Breaking news. The Browns have fired Kevin Stefanski. Let's go. Let's go. Now look, I don't encourage a motherfucker losing his job, but that motherfucker deserved to be fired. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He gone. If you just coming in, man, the Browns have fired Kevin Stefanski. Breaking news. Breaking news. I'm gonna talk about it. Well, I'm gonna talk about that in a separate video, man. But I'm glad that they fired. I'm glad that he gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna do Shedeur Sanders like that? I know some people. They sit up here. They talk all that shit about Shedeur Sanders. I'm not gonna say rightfully so. You know why? Because the motherfucker barely played. Then you throw this motherfucker at the end of the season when everybody's legs are warm, everybody's bodies are warm, everybody's temperature is rising to get, you know what I'm saying, into the playoffs and stuff like that. And you expect a third stringer to come out there and make magic and shit like that. Not happening. Nah, you gotta give him time. You gotta give him time to make his mistakes at the beginning of the season. Like look at Caleb Williams. You said he gets another coaching job. Like what you mean? If like dog, like are you like the way that motherfucker coach or something? I don't think he deserves another job. Not a head coach. Okay, look, we know that motherfucker resume. He did a terrible job with the Browns, but the Browns organization, they fucked up anyway. He don't deserve another job. Shit, hell, he need to go at the high school level, collegiate level. I don't even think that motherfucker could do it. I don't like his ass either. Get his ass up out of here, man. Trying to invite Dion and them to dinner and shit like that. Motherfucker, I don't want to eat nothing that anybody cooks, nigga. You liable to poison us. Yeah, I know y'all mad. Y'all mad. I know. Oh my God, I can't believe. Yeah, I'm saying it, motherfucker. If you don't like this shit, go ahead and get up out of here. Oh my God, this guy right here. Wow. Oh shucks, how could he hate on this guy? Yeah, he gonna get hated on. You know what I'm saying? Up in here, gonna try to invite Dion to dinner and shit like that. Who a good coach at the Cleveland Browns? Oh man, shit, that could be debated, man. Shit, man, I don't know, Steven. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna have to be somebody that um is, how can I put this? He's gonna have to be a, like, a free spirited guy, like a Pete Carroll, let you be who you are, but at the same time still be able to show that what he's selling, guys are willing to buy in, if that makes any sense. I know some people trip out when I say Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is a great coach. He's a dynamic coach. He just fucked up that time with the whole beast mode thing. You know what I'm saying? Alex, what's up with it? Oh man, I see you still showed up. You still showed up. Alex still showed up, man. I know your lines ain't making. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cook you too bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause you still got the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? You still got the Pistons. Don't worry. Still got the Pistons. I'm rooting for them. You know what I'm saying? Alex done came through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? 3 mile, 4 mile, 5 mile, all that BMF. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. All of them. What's up with it? We got the beautiful, the bodacious Miss Goldie. I ain't gonna say her full name. You know what I'm saying? She said it's Goldie. Make sure y'all go sub up with Tea with Goldie. She up in here, man. Go run her up. Go check out her channel. Got dope content over there. She gonna give you the real. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Goldie. Hope you're doing all right this morning. But like I said, I'm glad that motherfucker Kevin Stefanski gone. He needed to be gone. Ooh, hey, the Wolverines. Hey, yeah, I forgot about the Wolverines. Now they ain't fucking with Duke though. They ain't fucking with us, Alex. But shout out to the Wolverines. I used to. Hey, Alex, don't trip out. I used to be a hardcore Michigan fan, not Michigan State. Now I did fuck with Michigan State for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for Mateen Cleaves, Mo Pete, and all them when they was on that squad. You know, Tom Izzo and everything, man. When they had their little run and shit, you know what I'm saying? They won and shit. I like Mateen Cleaves, man. But nah, man. Michigan was my squad way back when. But anyway, to get back to what I was saying, like Lamar Jackson, bro. I don't want him to be in no losing situation. Like I said, bring him over to Tampa. Hell, hey, we talking about the Lions. I think he would be a good fit for the Lions. The Lions, they fell short, but I think they could use a guy like Lamar Jackson. Said Steve Smith. Ooh, yeah, Steve Smith. That's my guy. That's my guy, Spartan. That's my guy. But like I say, man, ain't no telling. Like I said, everybody talk about Miami. Everybody talking about the Raiders. Everybody talk about the Vikings. Like I said, if he did go to the Vikings, he got Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is my guy, man. I want him to be in a better situation. Justin Jefferson deserved to be teamed up. He deserved to be teamed up with a motherfucking Josh Allen, with a motherfucking Pat Mahomes, with a motherfucking Lamar Jackson. Hell yeah, man. Hey, listen. Everybody think that I don't like Lamar. No, I fuck with Lamar, man. I want that motherfucker to get a ring so bad, nigga. Shit, Brown Sugar, Goldie, man, go cook for him. You know, go take Lamar to a titty bar or some shit. Man, I want to get this nigga somewhere where this motherfucker can win. I'm sorry, I had to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, get him around some beautiful ladies or something. You know what I'm saying? I'd take that motherfucker on a campus trip. Like this he got game or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You remember when Rick Fox took Jesus Shuttlesworth on a campus visit? If y'all ain't never been on a campus visit, you know what I'm saying? Ticket know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you played ball before, you said with the Bengals, you think it's time to get rid of Joe Burrow? You think it's time to get rid of Joe Burrow? Ooh, I don't know about that one. I think he would. I think that would be a dynamic duo right there. Him and Jamar Chase. Cause Jamar Chase, he ready to get up out of there too. Yeah, Alex, you remember that? Oh, he got game. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, when he went on that campus visit, Alex, Steven, Goldie, Brown Sugar, that motherfucker wasn't thinking about no la. You know what I'm saying? He was thinking about them, you know what I'm saying? He was thinking about them chicks that was over there. Rick Fox fucked up for that. Rick Fox an asshole for that shit. Shout out to Rick Fox though. You said Burrow is not happy and Cincy. Well shit, let his ass go. Look, don't nobody want to talk about this. That motherfucker becoming injury prone. Everybody want to get on in the NBA sense. Everybody want to talk about Victor Wembanyama. He injury prone. All this other shit. Joe Burrow injury prone now. That motherfucker, like him and Trayvon Diggs, and then when we talk about the NBA, a guy like Zach Edey done wasted the Memphis Grizzlies money. I know I'm going back and forth between the NBA, but I'm just talking about injury prone in general. Shit, he need to go. Jamar Chase, he fed up with it. Hey, hell, they were doing better when they had Joe Flacco. They were doing better when they had Joe Flacco, man. Real talk. Now look, I'm finna switch gears, but then later on, Alex, if you pull up later, and Steven, if you pull up later, you know what I'm saying. Of course, the ladies pull up later. Brown Sugar, Goldie, you know what I'm saying. Everybody else, y'all pull up later. I'm gonna be talking about the football playoffs. You know what I'm saying. What's gonna happen, scenarios, predictions, all that stuff. Now, excuse me, I had to burp. Sorry about that, y'all. Don't judge me. I know y'all motherfuckers be doing the same thing. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Anyway, look. I had to get that out. Shit. Shit. Motherfuckers be over here. Yeah, man. They be doing everything. I be seeing motherfuckers. They be picking their nose and all that other dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? On live and shit like that. I'm like, God damn, nigga, don't you got any goddamn manners? Anyway, we're gonna talk about finesse two times. Um, listen, man. Anybody that has been on my platform and shit like that, I know y'all gonna trip out when I say that. Motherfuckers like NBA YoungBoy, yes, I fuck with him. Big Boogie, yes, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Moneybag Yo, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about guys that don't really necessarily fuck with each other. I fuck with Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how people feel about them. You know what I'm saying? But the one nigga that everybody tends to go at that ain't nobody really fucking with right now, it's like him against the world. Hell, it's finesse two times. Listen, I understand where finesse two times is coming from. Now, a lot of the shit he's brought on himself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's with Mob Ties. Mob Ties is not gonna let him out no matter what he do. He can get up on here, scream to the world and scream to the Most High and do all this other chanting shit. You know what I'm saying? Online and shit like that. They ain't gonna let you out, man. Okay, but you're not making the situation no better. Look, he's got the right mindset, okay, in terms of getting to the bag and him tearing up social media because he's tearing up social media right now, okay? I mean, he's trending like a motherfucker. He's trending like a motherfucker, right? But he's going about it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up old shit, you know what I'm saying, that happened between him and Mario. You know what I'm saying? Him, the whole Grove Hero stuff. You know what I'm saying? This and a disabled comedian or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you going at it with Little Migo. It's like you against the world. Now he took a page out of 50 books, which is smart. He capitalizing on the shit. You know what I'm saying? If he's like, look, if I can't capitalize on the two project off or on just the projects alone that I put out because that's what he's complaining about, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to have more projects out or whatever. However, Finesse two times went about this shit the wrong way. Finesse two times, arguably, coming out of the Memphis and in the South period, he's easily a top three talent. Like at one point a few years ago, you would jam. Everybody was jamming finesse two times at the same rate that they were jamming Kevin Gates at one point. At the same rate that they were jamming a few other niggas. I'm thinking about Southern Wise. You know what I'm saying? They were jamming that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Playing this shit in the club, everything, spinning this shit. You know what I'm saying? And breaking this shit in the strip clubs, all that other shit. Right now, the only thing that he got to really go on is social media. You know, him going live and stuff like that. And he is entertaining. he's entertaining than the motherfucker. It's just that the movie, the music ain't selling, but you taking it to a whole nother level, and then somebody else is going to end up losing their life. Like, unfortunately, we saw that a young artist, you know what I'm saying, and Trey Slime, R.I.P. to him, he ended up losing his life. Now he gone. You know what I'm saying? And he had already got into a shooting and damn near was on the brink of death just a few months prior to that. But all I'm saying is that Finesse 2 Times, he going about this the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He got the right mindset in terms of getting to the money, tearing up social media and stuff like that. But in terms of you going at everybody, pretty much everybody in the city, in Memphis, in the city of Memphis, that's not what you want to do, because they might be taking it as um, okay, something real and everything like that. You might be just doing it just to troll. And what we want to do, we want to lose somebody else in the rap. I don't want to lose no more, young niggas in the rap game, man. I don't want to lose no more of our brothers. Period, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it might sound like, uh, and a lot of people, oh man, that sound weak or no shit like. Nah, man. Like originally, man, when you got into hip hop, you actually was supposed to stick together and everything like that, man. It wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, shooting, killing, stabbing, you know what I'm saying, getting rid of people, all this other stuff, dissing ops and smoking on ops and shit like that, man. If y'all were gonna diss each other, okay, y'all do a rap battle and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? Call me old school or whatever, but that's how it was supposed to be. Now, if you're gonna capitalize on social media, this is what I'm saying. Like, go about it a different way. You don't need to diss anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the cachet. He got the cachet. You know what I mean? He definitely got the cachet. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about it more a little bit later. Besides that, I gotta roll out. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notifications too. Straight to the point. Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC Lions and Basketball Boston community. Till then, I'm gone.